boy Jo, another episode. Jo live promo. Anybody want to put something on? Get on the topic. Got a few things to talk about. Say my piece. And if y'all want to get on, I'm gonna put the link in the chat right quick. Put the link in the chat. And hold on one second. Boom. Put the link in the chat. The link is in the chat. If you want to get on with it, talk about it, whatever it is you want to get on. If you want to promote your brand, your label, your music, whatever. Okay, it's going back. Okay, we back. The link is back in the chat. It's my bad. I guess we had technical difficulties. Like I was saying, if you want to get on here and promote whatever you want to promote, hold on one second. Thank you. If you want to promote whatever you want to promote, let's do it. Real topics here. You know, we ain't on no bullshit. If you want to bring up, if you got something you want to get off your chest, like something, whatever you feel, you can speak on that right now. That's what this live is for. See, it's for you to express yourself, promote yourself, whatever you want to do. I got this book and YouTube. I got 2,000 followers on YouTube, Facebook. Got a lot of subscribers on YouTube. These will get heard. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but one of my lives, one of them did like that. Couple didn't do participate. The more you engage, the more they're gonna watch. I'm trying to get us popping, and we're gonna give a few people to get in here. But I want to talk about the little party they had last in Lonsdale. Apache. That was heart moving. That was dope. What's wrong with the camera? Camera tripping. But yeah, it was dope. I liked it that. But I see deeper than just the surface. So y'all hit that like button on your way in. Something is wrong with my camera, man. Y'all hit the like button on your way in. I liked it, that little thing, little get together they had out in Lonsdale for Apache. It was pretty dope. But I think a lot deeper than that, man. I think about the other side of that coin. It was two people involved in that situation. Y'all hit the like button on your way in. Leave a comment. Let me know you're in the building, where you from, what you doing. It's two sides of that, and the guy that passed, I believe, is celebrated, and the other guy, we know who that is. On the other side, love for him, and he's lying, who he is. I'm not gonna say too much because it's a lot of touchy feelings involved. But I just decide all the time stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I prayed that get together last night ended with no violence, no or nothing like that, man. Y'all hit that like button, leave a comment or something. Let me know. A lot of y'all on Facebook. We can get on this. Y'all going over to YouTube. If you channel going over to YouTube, word to J.O., jump on the panel, talk about this. Man, it's sad though. Somebody to lose their life peacefully. I'm saying that we can be peaceful and come together and not turn out negativity. But it's sad that it takes, you can't even have a good night out no more because you worrying about who's sneaking it in, who in the trunk, and who, you know what I'm saying, man. I mean, you used to party, stuff, but for the most part, we was there to party. We was there to see what the ladies was doing or what, you know what I'm saying? But that turned out. It showed unity. It showed neighborhood unity. It showed, you know what I'm saying? It was dope, man. I like, and I feel for both sides. There's a lot of losing. We're doing a lot of losing. Much. We get comfortable. Our problem as a people is we get comfortable with just enough. Oh, I hear too much of that. Oh, I'm Cuzzo. What's up, cuz? Robert Wade. Robert Wade. Oh no, I did wrong. Hold on, y'all. My stream keep dropping. But yeah, it is. I'm glad it turned out well, man. Yeah, I'm glad that turned out well. Anybody want to hop on? Let me see. Yeah, the hood can't catch a break, cuz. The hood can't catch a break. We losing a lot, B. And it's really not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm saying. Really not for nothing. We can't, we can't party. We can't, we can't agree to disagree. Even, have a disagreement out well. Somebody gonna call somebody at their name, emotions run high, and then there you have it. Saying that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Looking out, cuz. through. Hood can't catch a break for real. I mean, once upon a time, man. I mean, it was cool. It was pretty much good and come through. You know what I'm saying? And everybody and they on this they playing cards and over here they doing this and over here they doing that and it's live all the time. I used to love it. They should ask their mom, get with their boys, leave the crib just to come hang out there. Not even from out there, just wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Beautiful outlines there. Everybody got a gun. Everybody had guns in the crib until the business had to be handled. But now everywhere they go, gas with the gun in their hand. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Gun violence is fucking the hood up. Man. Y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. The like button. Share the video. Anybody want to hop on the panel, man? Just the link in the chat. Let me put it again in case. The link is again. If you want to hit that, and we'll chop it up. Yeah, it is, man. It's crazy. Nari, what is going on here, man? Playing on my live. And I'm not letting you on, Nari. You playing. I'm not letting you on, Nari. I'm sorry. But yeah, though, man. It's real out here, man. I just wish it would go back to where it was. You know what I'm saying? It was nice to be from Lonsdale and you know. Now I'll be out there for more than about 5-10 minutes. I go through, what up, I'm gone. Cause I don't recognize y'all no more. Y'all babies done grew up and y'all don't respect nothing. I don't want to, bump heads with nobody. It's y'all got that. Y'all, that street, and y'all got that. 100. If you still in the street, you tripping for real. Let them young niggas have that. You know what I mean? Just try to coach them to do better than we did. You know what I'm saying? Because we really didn't leave them nothing. We really didn't leave them nothing. We got all we got out of there, man. And that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I don't understand. If you my age and you still in the, you is really tripping. On here, hop on this panel, man. Talk about what y'all got going on. I just wanted to speak on that. Show on it. I got some footage from last night. I was at work, you know what I'm saying? But I got some footage. I'm gonna put it together, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do a show on it this week. Check that out. If y'all want to get on the panel and talk about whatever, we can get on that. We can talk about that. Y'all want to hop on here and talk about that? It is what it is. Just come on over to YouTube. Word to Jo. Hit the link. I'm gonna pull you up. Hold on, we got some action. Man, I appreciate cuz coming through hollering at me, man. Appreciate you. A little Robert Wade. I'm talking about real cuz. That's my cousin. I'm saying I'm not gang affiliated. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, the hood can't catch a break, like he said. See what's going on Facebook. Yeah, streets done, man. It's done. Street. It ain't worth nothing. It ain't not. It can't produce nothing for no more. Back then, you could build something out of that. You can get your money, move, put your family together. You know what I mean? I mean, it's tripwise in that, but out of it now, it ain't really even money in it no more. Unless you selling that shit that's gonna kill a fucker. That's the only way you're gonna make some real money on that shit that's gonna kill a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The real they turning them into junkies. It's killing them. It's got some of my family. That's man. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Find you something to do. You gotta find you something to do. Something productive. Something gonna keep you in out of harm's way. Keep you occupied. So you can save some money, or you can, you know, you gotta get all the way out the just garbage. Just I don't even know, man. But yeah, like I said, y'all hit that button, hop on here, get on the channel, whatever. Go back. I'm gonna stay on here for so whenever y'all on here and chop it up, we're gonna do just that. You know what I mean? We're gonna do just that. Let me see where y'all at, man. Almost everybody too. Yeah, that's what's that's what's up, man. Wait, yeah, put your name in the chat, man. Who all on here? Put your name in the chat. Leave a message on YouTube. Y'all can hop on whenever y'all get ready. We can talk about this, man. Yeah, my hood shook up, man, and they not really the hood is really not engaging, seeing what's really what I mean, the real bad part of it. You know what I'm saying? They're not really seeing what's really going on, man, and I don't understand. Streets is trash, man. What y'all got going on? We in the building. We got in the building. What's up, man? What's up with y'all? Y'all button on your way in, man. Whatever y'all want to get on, somebody jump on here with me. Somebody jump on here with me, man. Let's get it started. Let's see what's good. Hold on. Cause on Facebook. That's all I bring it on camera. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, we gonna you know, I got a topic for my next live. The live that I do on Tuesday is what I love. Okay, and we're gonna debate the best TV. Let's argue best TV. Like Power, you like Snowfall, you like Ozark, you like you like whatever. You one is the best. On Let's Argue. Word to Jo. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff I like to engage in. I get engagement on that. I'm trying to do this for everybody else that's holding their stuff. I got crazy file. Nobody won't do nothing. It come to the point to like you won't even help yourself because you think it's gonna help. If I'm gonna promote your joint, it ain't gonna do nothing for me. You're not paying me. You promoting your. I'm helping you out. I'm trying to do. This is the give back. On Tuesdays is get cracking because it's conflict. It's not negativity. It's conflict. Okay, you have an opinion. I have an opinion. Let's about it. Let's if we can't get on the same thing, let's agree to disagree. Nice day. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a bunch of topics. I got one. We talking about that. Talk about a lot of shit. We talk about a lot of talk about everything. We're gonna talk about all of that. But this right here, this is to promote local business, local artists, local whoever, to show it to the world, to show it to. I got people, other places, followers in other places. So if you wanted to get, you don't want to promote your music, you should be promoting your music every chance you get. Any you want all of it. Your business, any function, you want all of it. But you won't hop on here and promote your joint because you think it's gonna help me. That is what I'm allergic to. But man, you know what I'm saying? It's real. Got I got some music I'm working on. I'm looking for a feature. I'm looking for a song. Hit me in the comment section. Hit me on my inbox on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, DM me, whatever. I need a feature. I got a heart, man. Heart. I'm shooting. You don't have to pay nothing. I'm doing all the. I'm putting the campaign together. I'm doing all that. All you got to do is put your name on the track. I need to. Look, I can't take anybody. Got balls. And you to beat, and we can rock. I ain't even wrote mines yet, but you know what I'm saying? I need a feature. You know what I mean? Why y'all won't do? Yeah, y'all motherfuckers don't follow. You don't believe in nothing. Something. Stop trying to be safe. Or step out on faith. Do what you do. If you want to get on the panel, promote your brand, give the phone number, whatever you want to do. Tell them where to find you. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people trying. Get on here and tell everybody what you're doing. I'm trying to look out, but I'm gonna be a man of my word. I'm gonna do this every Sunday. So whenever you develop the courage to do it, you're gonna do it. Post earlier. I put up a post earlier, man. I'm guaranteeing by the strike of New Year's, I ain't gonna be working for a company no more. I'm gonna be working 100% for me. I do gonna produce bread for me and take care of everything. I'm not work. I'm done. I done saved up. I'm straight. I'm not rich. I'm straight. I got some crib straight. Everything straight. I'm finna jump out on faith and go 100% independent and still keep my 401k popping. Yeah, that's what your boy about to do. That's how I move. I see things and I do it. I don't care what y'all think. Like, care what y'all think. You think I be on this? I don't care if you don't like what I don't care about that. I do it because I love doing it. If you don't like my music, I don't care. I don't make my music me because I know it's dope and I love dope music. You know what I'm saying? I love the so I, your opinion of me is your opinion. I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, both sides of that equation, with that tragedy that happened out there, much. Uh, I know, I know the families. Sad, man. But it was good you embraced and you celebrated the life and nobody got hurt, and that was dope. Shout out to Dum Dum with the DJ. Dum Dum, we could do some if you want DJ for an event. I thought somebody tag Dum Dum in this because I know I got a DJ, Miss DJ D, but you had to have more than one, you know. So my favorite DJ, Miss DJ D. I tag her. I rocks with y'all, man. I'll sit on here for a while. Opportunity to jump on here and we can chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Leave it up. What y'all got going? Put something in the chat. Robert Wade, the only that, man. Yeah, I'm glad you got your real name on there, not no street name, man. Streets is a joke. And when we was running around here, we was just as dumb. The streets is dumb, and we was dumb for running them, and we dumb. Little niggas nothing bad. I'm trying to do it now. I'm trying to make it lost time. I do my show. You see me talking about get your ass out the street. I'm telling these niggas, get your ass out the street, man. That's not where the bread is at. That's not where your livelihood is at. That's not where it's at. School call. Pardon me. Yeah, man. We dumb. Fall for that trick. Got us all in out there selling that bullshit. Got us killer. Got us fucking staying. We not eating right. We eating all that fucking starch shit and all that. They got us eating fast food all the way up the damn street. That's the only thing you got to eat out there. The last thing you do is the grocery. So get to the grocery store, you pass 100 fucking fast food restaurants. You know what I mean? Every night, get late, McDonald's from me, run the Wendy's from me, run the Hardee's from me in the breakfast, run all the way up there. We eat all that bullshit all day. And that's why I was having all these problems with health. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why my homeboy probably passed, man. Because all his life he gained weight. My homeboy, he got the same order from McDonald's every day. Patented order. Like, wanted to go to get him something to eat, he'd be like, oh man, good looking out. You order to he eat the same thing, hey, drink the same beer every day, just everything, the same thing. Team and his health end up being bad. You know what I'm saying? All this high blood pressure, all this high blood pressure, diabetes. These are number one killers of the black people. It's because we eat all that grease and starch and sugar and yeah. I mean, we tricked us. They tricked us, man. They got us, and that's why they confine us to a certain part of the community. Okay, this is where the niggas is at, right here. Okay, so we're gonna set it up. We're gonna put a liquor store right here by the highway. Put a liquor store they pass a liquor store every so many steps. So then food running all the way up and down the street. We got pawn shop and gun stores everywhere. Right? Then we got drugs that we drop that, drugs off in there rampant. How are you gonna survive if you survive that shit? You seen with the trap that I'm just telling you that they set for us. You put us in this project, say Lonsdale, for instance. Lonsdale is on Texas Avenue. The whole community right there, boom, smack middle. You go this way, you go to a liquor store. You go that way, you go to a liquor store. You go down there, you go to a liquor store. Surrounding you. Then you got fast food everywhere. Food and mom and pops, chicken wings stops everywhere. Then you got pawn shops. You everywhere with a gun in the gun stores and the pawn shops. Everywhere. Liquor store, gun shops, fast food, everything. Then we put community. Let them serve themselves, and then put the on them to put the pressure on them. And if you survive, I survived it. Now, if you can survive, use a soldier. You can survive anything. You can be successful in anything. If you 50 years old right now, you survive. You ain't about to die from back or some shit like that, or some old cirrhosis of the liver, or if you ain't got a crazy addiction, or done caught AIDS from prostitution or some shit. If you ain't did that and you 50 years old, you survive. You made it through the trap. That's why when you see men my age, they don't look too good. They don't look, you know, not as fortunate. Hard, man. And we gotta understand that, man. It's cards are stacked against us, and when them, because we got these, like, we the baddest shit on the planet, and we got these guns in our pocket. And when in our pocket, this is what niggas don't understand. When you got on you, it's more pressure on you. You can't let nobody get too close. You know what I'm saying? You can't let nobody get too close, so you on ready. Hold on, let me let my man on, jumping on the panel. What up, my dude?
Hey, you killing it today, bro. You killing it.
Yeah,
You mashing those potatoes. You hear me?
man.
You killing
I
it.
mean, it's thought process, man. You don't see this shit going on. I don't see how people don't go along like little sheep, like, you know what I
It's
mean?
the sheep. It's the sheep. It's the follow the herders, and the herders is the higher powers. But you know how it is, man. It's like if it ain't affecting you, it ain't really an emergency. You feel me?
Mm,
Okay. For example, I smoked cigarettes since I was 18. I grew up off of Magnolia,
mm-hmm.
McDonald's, Burger King, Long John Silver's. You hear me? when that wasn't happening, I'm in the crib. My pops eating pork 24/7, pork chops, yeah, everything. You hear me? When it's
Mm.
summertime, we on the grill with everything pork, everything chicken. You know what I'm saying? It don't get until you get older that you recognize you putting in your body toxins and you're not releasing it. You just
Nah.
building on building on
Build
building.
it. Yes.
So
Yes. Preach.
so I had heart surgery in January. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah. Nah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
had
that,
heart.
man.
Yeah, so I got the gig and I moved down to South Carolina. Woo woo woo. I didn't come down here for that. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
came down here to get this paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I get down here, I start having a cough. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was COVID. So I'm like, let me rush on to the hospital. They was like, nah, you got fluid on the lungs, fluid on the heart. And I was like, okay, give me some medicine for it so I can. It's like, nah, you don't understand. When you get fluid on the lungs and fluid on the heart, that's because your arteries are clogged up from years of having a bad diet, from years of
Mm-hmm.
smoking. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, break it down to me in 100%. What are you saying? All right, there was like 25% smoking, 25% diet, 50% your parents had bad hearts. You see what I'm saying? So I'm walking into a curse based on the way we was conditioned. That's 50%.
Mm-hmm.
25% smoking ain't that bad. It said on the damn box. You feel me?
Yeah. Right there on the damn.
What you said. You know what I'm saying? The box I got in my
Yeah.
hand right now. You heard me?
Yeah.
25% that, and then the other 25% is diet. You grow up listening to, Muslims and, real militant brothers like, man, stop eating that pork. You know what I mean? That
Mm-hmm.
pork don't come out your system for 5 years. When you get into a hospital health situation, it's relevant. It's relevant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
I came all I
I'm
came
telling
all the way down here to get this grip and I had heart surgery. You know what I'm saying?
you.
But we still here though. We still here.
We still
We
here.
still
Mm-hmm.
we still here to make a difference. So my little
Yeah,
brother learning from
man. That's why. Go ahead.
well, my little brother learning from my
You
example.
said, yeah,
My
yeah,
daughter
man.
learning
And
from
if
my
it don't,
example.
a lot of people say, okay, if it don't affect me, then it's not on the radar, right? And it's
Right,
not, it's not important what you said.
right,
You
right,
don't understand that it doesn't affect you, but it may affect your kids. You see what I'm
right,
saying? Because your
right,
kids
right, right,
watch you,
right,
they're not going to be exactly like you. They're going to
right,
pick up some things. You feel what I'm saying? Pick up
right,
these characteristics from other people that they learn from. You
right,
feel them? And that's my problem. I got kids. You
right,
know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, man, I came up doing this bullshit. Teach these dudes, nah, don't do like I did. Let me be
right,
the dummy that did it and can
right,
get from it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's my whole
So
goal right there. Trying to let motherfuckers learn from the stupid shit I did because it's stupid. Now that I look at it,
right.
man, dumb shit, man. I'm talking about
So
stupid.
so you look back on when you had the immortal mind frame in your youth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because a
like
lot of
I
decisions
was made of steel. Yeah.
right, right. Because a lot of things we did in our teens, in our 20s, maybe in our early 30s, and ain't nobody going nowhere. I can do this and get away with it. Doing a lot of illegal
Mm-hmm.
stuff, a lot of self hatred stuff that we do to our stuff. And when I say self hatred, I mean like being promiscuous without condoms. You know what I'm saying? Uh, selling. I ain't gonna say selling dope in the community because that ain't. It's not the same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? When you have to do it to put food on your table, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, my biggest vice was being promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? But I was doing it without no protection,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I call it safe self hate because I know it's AIDS out
Mm-hmm.
there, it's HIV out there, but I'm still one night standing,
Mm-hmm.
one night standing, one night standing. Not knowing nobody full name.
What
I'm just
happened to
knowing
me?
Cookie or you know what I'm saying, Diamond or some old bullshit. I ain't knowing their whole full name. So that's why I said it's self hate because you ain't taking care of yourself. You feel me? You hate yourself enough to not be
You're
aware of what's going on
sabotaging
around
yourself.
you. Yeah, But it's like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
it's invisible conditions that leave us to believe this is what we supposed to do. Liquor store, gun
Mm.
store, pawn shop, uh, fast food. You can always catch a man's if you need something.
And it's yeah, you got access to all the negative shit. Where the health food
Right,
store at?
right. Down on
That's
Kingston Pike.
that's way yeah, in that
Yeah, yeah. Down
way
on Kingston
neighborhood.
Pike. Yeah.
Right there.
We got one grocery
You
store
know
in
what I'm
East
saying?
Knoxville. One grocery store in East Knoxville. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to eat good, but what if I don't have a vehicle? You know what I'm saying? And I live all the way on Summit Hill, or live in Town View, or
Yeah,
on Morningside. How am I supposed to make sure my family eating good when there's no access or availability to it? Now they got DoorDash
yeah,
now. I can DoorDash a pizza.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can
All
DoorDash
the
a
bullshit
pizza.
is on DoorDash.
Right. I can Uber Eats
We'll bring
some
it to you
McDonald's. We'll bring it to you. Bring the
mm-hmm.
poison right to you. No questions asked. You know what I'm
Right to
saying?
your door.
But but then you go down, you look in the Bearden area all the way down to Turkey Creek. Man, you got organic foods. You got grocery stores on every five blocks. You know what I'm saying? They still got
Yeah,
Food City over there. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard. You know what I mean? So
it's hard.
it's
Like you go to some counties around here, they
right.
don't have you can't get liquor. You have to leave the county. They don't
Dry
allow
county.
that in their county.
Yeah,
See what I'm
dry
saying?
county. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not doing it to be mean. They know what's good for you. Nah, we don't do that shit out here. You get what I'm
So that's
saying?
what I'm saying. So that's a prime example of what I went through when I was working at Denso in Blount County, right?
Yeah.
I got pulled over on a suspended license, and they put me on supervised probation with drug screens because it was a dry county. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I'm like, why am I taking a drug screen for supervised probation? No matter what you do here, you're gonna be on supervised probation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything from a misdemeanor to a felony. That's
And
that's
they
regulating. Go ahead.
go ahead.
That's
Go ahead. I was
regulating
listening.
yeah, that's regulating the crime control. You don't want them folks on you, you ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
they get their crime control down. You know what I mean? I don't
We
really
look at
know,
it.
but
We look at it like they being, but they not being. They trying to protect their kids. And we
yeah,
look at it like,
yeah,
oh, that shit lame. We call that lame, but they looking out. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta.
right.
It take a community to really make a difference, man. One person ain't gonna make a difference. You see what I'm saying?
Nah,
They might one person might strike the nerve that make you say, oh, and bring it to light. But it take everybody. You know what I'm saying?
and they gotta
You
want
got
to do it.
you gotta want to do it. Like me myself, it took me to go to the doctor. Like I always had pretty decent eating habits. Like I didn't since I've been able to feed myself, I didn't eat pork, all that. You know what I mean? I try to stay towards the lean meats, heavy vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Try to eat decent. And my health was
Right.
still fucked up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
stopped
yeah, yeah.
eating. It was still messed up. It's from years of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But
Repetition, repetition. Yeah,
mine's wasn't so bad. It was just like, my blood pressure was a little high.
right,
My sugar was a little, my sugar intake was a little too high, and my cholesterol. But it wasn't
right,
to the point to where it was to the point to where if I on it, that it was going to become a problem.
right.
Dude,
So,
they told me what to do. They told me what to stop eating. They told me
right,
this, eat lean meats and vegetables.
right,
Keep that starch out your diet, and you should be all right because I was on the borderline of pre-diabetic.
right,
So they say cut down on starchy foods and sugar and stop drinking sodas. And I ain't drunk sodas in a long
right,
time.
right. I
But
had to get off the sodas too.
dude, I was 230 pounds when they told me that.
Right.
I'm 198 now.
But you 198 lean though. You know what I'm
Lean.
saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Lean. Yeah.
It's not like, oh, my bones showing. No, bullshit is gone. The
Yeah.
extra bullshit, sugar and shit is gone.
Right. Right.
So this
Right.
is who I my real frame. You know what I'm saying? My
Right.
fighting weight is like 175.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? To where I was in shape.
Right.
I'm not supposed to be 230 pounds, man.
That's they told me at the doctor. I'm 6'3". They told me my ideal weight was supposed to be 200 pounds, but I'm weighing
Yeah,
250 and I'm still a slim. So I'm like,
yeah.
any slimmer, it's gonna be looking rough. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Looking
like it don't
crazy.
have to
But that's
it don't have to look rough. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You can put
It's-
make it. You know what I mean? Get it. Get it to get your weight. If you eat the right foods, you'll put weight on. You see what I'm saying?
you put it, yeah,
The right weight, what you get, it'll fix itself. You
right.
gotta, man. It's so many ways they attack and they don't even see it, man.
So it's another situation like it's a preconditioned assumption that pork is associated with our race. You know what I'm saying? It's a
No, that's
preconceived notion. It's a stereotype. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Like we eat
But that
that,
but
like
but that come with our generation. That come with our ethnicity too. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
I seen a movie. I don't know if you've seen it. Who made the potato salad? You ever seen that with Clifton
Nah, I ain't
Powell?
seen it. Nah, I'm gonna
It's a
have to check
comedy
that.
joint. Yeah, it's a comedy joint. It got Urkel in it or Jaleel White. It got Clifton Powell in it,
Mm-hmm.
Debo. You know what I'm saying? But Urkel in the movie didn't eat pork. Clifton Powell got on his ass and was like, "My daddy ate pork. His daddy ate pork. My kids ate pork. What you too good to eat pork?" Because it's associated with our race. So it's like that's a norm.
Mm-hmm.
But when they do scientific research, they show all the bacteria associated with pork that be in your body. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it be
Mm-hmm.
eating at you for five,
Yeah.
6 years at a time. Like you can eat a sausage a day and it
Mm-hmm.
won't come out to 2027. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
crazy though. It's crazy. And then you
Man,
know,
like I was fortunate enough to be educated. Like in New York, you know that 5% stuff was heavy.
5%. They on the 5%.
You know what I'm saying? You know that was heavy
Yeah,
in New York when I was in New York.
yeah,
So I was in the street. It was like cool to be a fight to build on. You know, it was the mathematics, like talking shit.
right,
It was kind
right,
of trendy to do that. So you pick just from being in the hood.
right.
Niggas like, I mean, put dogs and shit, man. They put that shit, you know what I mean? They'll be on you. A
Yeah,
pork
yeah,
sandwich, nigga, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? So I kind of took to like, pork, nah, ain't no pork on my fork, early. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I
right,
kind of developed that when I was able to feed myself. But didn't tell me is how cigarettes and tobacco and all that and liquor and tell me about all that because they was still
right,
drinking the 40 talking that healthy shit.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
See
right.
that was my vices. My vice is just I really don't have a real nothing that holds me, you know what I'm saying, that really got me hard fight I had in my life. I was
That's what
packing a
I'm going
half
through now.
a day.
See, I don't go
I
that
was
hard,
packing a
but
half
I'm
a
like a
day.
pack.
If I,
I'm like a pack every
I was
three
a
days.
packing a problem.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
my motherfucking ass.
that's what freaked me out.
When I when I when I figured it out, like, dude, what the fuck is you getting out of this? Getting high? You're not getting
Nope,
nothing. What are you
nope.
getting? You just paying this money, burn some fucking shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you doing? And I was
Right.
like, man, you know what? I gotta get off because I how much I'm spending on it.
Right.
and all that shit. And
Right.
I'm like, this shit a straight waste for me. So
So
I got on that little vape to breathe. I said, man, I can't see them. After
right.
for a minute, I said, you know what? I'm a sucker if I buy another motherfucking cigarette. I threw the window, the damn vape, boom, done. I'm done with all that shit.
It take
It
discipline.
took some doing, but I never picked it back up.
So when I got fresh out of surgery, I was in a hospital
That was the
for a
hardest
month.
shit I ever did.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fighting that battle now. I'm fighting that
Mm.
battle now. I was in the hospital for a month. Not one cigarette. Not one. Even times I think about
So
when
where
I
you
was
from?
but I even think about times when I was in the doing a little time of a little bit of week, 2 weeks or whatever I was doing. No cigarette. Soon as I get out, short me down until I get to the store and get my own. You know what I'm saying? It's a it's a trigger in your head that
Yeah,
think this is the norm. It takes some repetition. It takes some fighting. I didn't start smoking cigarettes again until about April or May, and this what made me start smoking again. Well, to about last month, this what made me start smoking again. Oh, everything's looking good, Mr. Steger. You should be back to regular form. When they told me I was okay, I went right back to the poison. Instead of being like, okay, that's a foundation. Let's build on that.
oh,
Start walking a little. Yeah, start walking. Start doing this. I fell victim to my own prey. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you don't get nothing out of smoking. It's just
that's
the
crazy.
repetition of lifting to your mouth, blowing smoke out. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. Yeah, the repetition, right? It's a mental thing. So
Yep.
once you get past that,
Mechanics. Yeah.
mechanics, the mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Once you get past the mechanics and the repetition, then everything else is uphill. But I'm still breaking that spirit. I'm still breaking that spirit. Like I said, I can smoke a pack of cigarettes probably one pack every 4 days,
Yeah.
where it used to be a pack a day. So I'm weaning myself off, but that weaning process is still
Yeah.
effective. You know what I mean? Still harming me.
Yeah.
I ain't never been no drinker. You know what I'm saying? I always been an athlete, whoop de whoop. But I didn't start smoking until I got out of my pop's house and thought I was grown. And then I started hanging around my dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Blowing, freaking the blacks,
Yeah.
all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. But then
Crazy.
that's a
Man.
form, yeah, that's a form of not being your own person. Not peer pressure, but shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I stopped using that term so much because it means that to me it symbolizes you settling for whatever condition you in. It is what it is. Shit,
Yeah.
I'm in here, doing whatever it is I do. They lock me up. It is what it is. Trump gonna go for an election. He win
It
again.
is
It
what it
is what it
is.
is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I stopped using that term because it's like I'm
No.
settling for whatever conditions is surrounding me. You know what I mean? But I seen
Yeah.
that post you said.
That's
What happened for that gathering? I saw you post the other day. You was like, it's a shame that something got to happen for people to get together. Did somebody die or something like that?
nah. It's a little homie from the hood from Lonsdale. You
Rest in
probably
peace to
seen it
him.
on the news. I mean, no, you ain't down here. You ain't down here, so you wouldn't see the news down there. Uh,
Right,
homie from the from Lonsdale too. You know, I guess I don't know. It was
right,
I ain't gonna speak on that because I mean, but it was a
right, right,
shooting. Little homies, they both got shot.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They saying they both got shot, but end up passing.
right.
Like I'm gonna do a show on it, like probably the next day. The whole hood, like I'm talking, about, it was like the homecoming out there.
Yeah, it looked deep out there. It
You
was
know,
deep.
not one, not one fight, not a gunshot.
Right.
Playing good vibe. Why take that?
Yeah, yeah.
Why take
Why
that?
that? Why take
For
it?
us to be
Yeah,
civilized.
yeah, yeah. We in the belly, man.
And
With
yeah, man. And they ain't that the chips are stacked against us.
Already,
And the only way to
already.
the only way to only way to only beat that is if we just like, if you look like me, guns ain't gonna be involved.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? We can get out there if we don't like that, and put people in authority to make that what it is.
yeah, yeah.
Like
You talking
our old
OG
heads,
power?
like, nah, y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna fight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Homie, and you shoot a motherfucker, or gonna put you in a rack if let somebody back you, or like that. How they gonna do something else? They ain't gonna never do nothing else. I ain't finna be
right.
looking like no punk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill him. See what I'm saying?
But
That's
it's a
the
different
whole
age
the
now.
ego, the ego.
It's a
Yeah,
different age come associated
I
with this
wanted the
pride.
motherfucker to know. Yeah, my pride is I want you to know I no gun,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's
Nigga, let's
what you know
go.
what it's gonna be. Yeah, you know what it's gonna be. Yeah,
That's where my pride at. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that I can get that. It's a possibility that
I
I'm
mean
gonna get whooped,
that's
but I'm man enough.
it,
I'm man enough to take that. You feel what I'm saying? If you
right,
get me, you got me.
right.
So, but I'm gonna this shit right here. You know what I mean?
But but
That's what my
but
pride.
after
They
you,
pride is, man. They say my
I'm
mama
not taking no
ain't
L's.
gonna hit me.
Right, right,
You
right,
know what they do? They call people on their
right,
mama.
right, right. Kids,
Kids
elementary,
put fucking DHS on their mama.
DHS, DCS, yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah. Cause ain't
that
no L
wasn't
supposed to
even
be
a
taken.
thought in my head as a kid.
Nah, you take that
Yeah,
L. You know you suspended. You know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? You know it's
yeah.
coming. But that's just like being a grown
You
man.
scared?
It's like, yeah, that's just like being a grown man. Like if you cross somebody or you disrespect somebody and they done told you on the phone, it's on site. Don't even worry about it. When I see you, you can't walk around on eggshells. You're gonna have to stand up. But like you said, when I
Mm-hmm.
take your rights, you're gonna take my rights, and the respect gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because you might get
Yeah.
me, but you
You
felt you felt me too.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
felt me too though. So then
And
that
you know
respect
you
level
can't do
comes.
you yeah. You know for a
You know what I'm
fact,
saying? So
this is what it instilled. You know for a fact that I can't just play with this dude. So I ain't
right,
even gonna play with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna
right,
go because he gonna go. I ain't gonna just whoop fight. The nigga gonna fight.
yeah,
Once they know that, they gonna leave you alone. You see what I'm saying? Even if you but they know it's gonna be an altercation. If you fuck with him, they gonna leave you alone. And that was my whole thing. Cause I was in my whole family left New York. I was the only one up there.
dolo, yeah,
And can you imagine
dolo.
that? I ain't got no
I can
big bro.
imagine
My
it.
big brother
I
gone. I ain't cousin, nothing.
right
I go.
now,
You see
now
what I'm
I can
saying?
imagine. I can imagine that, but on a different level. I can imagine being from being from East Knoxville and being on Texas Ave with my auntie, and then she'd be like, "I'll be back, stay here," and ain't nobody there with you, and then people run up on
Yeah,
you like, "Who is you? Where you from? Who you out here with?"
yeah. That's
Nervous,
not a good. That's not a
nervous,
good situation.
nervous.
That's
But
not.
at the same time, but if you don't show nervous, they ain't gonna eat. You know, when the pit smell fear, it's gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? So if you just
Mm,
stand there and keep it cool,
yeah,
everybody cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you nervous, they're gonna run you. And you're gonna be a track star. You know what I'm saying? So that's another aspect of pride. Like just be a stand up dude. That's where
yeah.
just
In
be a
that
stand up
situation,
dude. You know what I'm saying? Like
put up
I,
another post, dude. Like I was saying earlier on here, dude, working for a motherfucker, man.
right. I seen you posted somebody's store, Jay's Exotic Boutique. Is that your store?
I had that store 4 years ago.
Okay, okay. That's
Yeah,
but that is your store.
yeah, that was my store. It ain't mine no more. I don't, I
Okay,
don't,
okay.
I don't.
Because I
It's
remember
not active now.
I remember you said you was trying to get your retail up. You know what I'm saying? When we was rapping about business,
No,
everybody
I
trying
had
to
an
get a
online. I had a. It's a different store. That's different. Now, I'm not even doing that.
uh,
I'm talking about. I'm finished. I'm by the end of this year. There's gonna be no more. You know, company or
right,
company this, that, another trying to get this and that.
right,
I'm not. I don't
right.
want to work for
CEOs,
them no more. I got to
right.
work for me.
See, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Just me. I don't.
Yeah,
I want
that's
to be the. I want to reap the benefits of my labor. You see what I'm saying?
right, right. And see, I was partially there. That's why I got in the leadership and management because I got tired of, you know where we at, you know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know where it was. I got let go over there where we was at because I got into it with the boss. You know what I'm
With
saying?
superiors.
Yeah, yeah. We had words, and I'm like, look, no matter how you clock in or how you clock out, I'm still a man. Don't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? I know where we at, and I know what type of culture it is. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
regardless, I'm not going. You know what I mean? And they was like, well, because you ain't going, you gonna get your ass up out of here and be gone. That's how
That's
it
what it
ended.
is.
You know what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
what it is
But,
then.
yeah, but I was like, I left with my head high because I'm like, I was raised by a man. I've always lived my life as a man. I'm a father at the end of the day. What I
Yeah.
look like letting you, what back in the day, what they used to call sonning. What I look like letting you
Mhm.
son me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Nah.
That's
Ain't
not
no
gonna
sweat
happen.
between my legs, boy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you son me because your check about 10,000 more than mine, or about 15,000. So what? You know what I'm saying? You feed your kids like I feed mine. Whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, every man want to be in charge of his own destiny. So that's why I was like, I understand what you're saying. You really want to get whoop de whoop because then you know you putting it out there for yourself. You putting the drive into you instead of putting it into a company that can replace you at any minute. You know what I'm saying? Any second.
And
They
no
come in,
situation.
don't care. They speaking about the situation, the job that we know, you know what I'm saying, that we associated with. I got replaced by the dude I trained. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't no, I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna talk crazy to me as a man,
Hmm.
and then I not say nothing back. But then I get replaced by the dude I trained. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's like it's an ethics about it, but it's called placism. I've heard that term so many times. It's not racism, it's placism. They put people in a place that they
Racism.
know is going to do their job. You know what I'm saying? Do their job for them. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I told people a lot of times from other states and stuff like that, other cities, it's been multiple times that I've been the only black supervisor in a building, not on my shift, in a building. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So then you look at it's a condition. Either the condition is they don't want that to come up, or we straight where we at. Because when the time came, I was, come on, bro, we can do this. You hear me? When I was,
Hmm.
when we was talking about it, come on, bro, we can do this. They wasn't with it. So I mean, so then that's why I understood your move. Like, nah, I'm going over here. You know what I'm saying? I understood that.
Man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was 100. I knew. I seen him when he came. How he
Right.
looked me in my eyes. He looked in my eyes. He was bigger than me. You ain't even bigger than me
Mm-hmm.
physically. You look.
Physically.
You ain't even bigger than physically. You look in my eyes like I was a little peon dude, and I said,
Right.
dude, you don't even know what you're talking to.
Right.
Come
The,
out your
the,
mouth to me, the
the dude.
condescending way you see what I'm
And I
saying?
told I told that dude, I was like, Joe is the one that keep your percentages up. That's the first one you need to go to. You know what I'm saying? When the situation get a
Yeah.
little bleak, that's who you need to go to. I told girl that too. Remember when I first got there, girl was trying to, woo, 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 woo. I don't want to talk about this,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, scenario. But I already knew when I first met you, you was a stand-up dude. You was about business. The BS can save after the clock. You know what I'm saying?
It,
That's when I start.
that's what
That's
it
when I
is.
start respecting. Yeah, that's when I respect you because I was like, he on this grown man stuff. But on this grown man stuff, he taking the responsibility of other people too. Because I seen you doing other people's job too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna come to me. You see what I'm saying? They're not. They're
Hmm.
gonna go. They gonna come to you and say, "Hey, you did this." They gonna.
Right, right,
You see what I'm
right,
saying? Because you
right,
over. I'm over these guys. All right, I'm gonna protect them. It's on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what
right.
we're gonna fix it.
But the way,
Don't worry about it. It ain't gonna happen no more.
but you know, we was grown men in it so much, and put the nail to the head. That's what forced girl out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we was going over and beyond, and we was getting to it, and girl wasn't. And when she didn't get to it, they was like, "Hey, either you gonna work like Tony, or you gonna get on out of here." And when they
Mm-hmm.
told her that, her choice was get on out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she
So
ran
we
down them
applied.
street.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't mean to apply pressure on her like that, but I just know everything I do, I'm gonna go hard at for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
BS
gonna
a
get
lot.
to it.
I BS a lot when it was good though. When things were good, I'm good. When things hit the fan,
Mm-hmm.
let's make it happen. And that's when
Trying to make it crack.
that's when I start. Yeah, that's when
But
I start looking
end
at you
result,
like,
end result, they got when I left and you was going when you left, that shit went to the Ed, it's terrible over there now.
yeah,
Except for
yeah,
they
yeah. I already know.
called me and be like, man, get away the weekend for us. Man, is you at your mind? Yeah.
The whole point of me changing was so I didn't have to work over there. You know what I mean?
Look, check it out. They went to my boss. You know, my boss can ask me to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do it. Is it for you or is my question?
right, right, right. Because one
If it's for
hand, you know how
you,
they do.
I
One
do it.
hand shake
So
for
I did
nothing.
right.
Right,
Yeah, I worked for him. I worked for him one Saturday. I told him I ain't working Sunday, but Saturday.
right,
And he was like, man, I appreciate it. My boss said he appreciated it. So I said, it's a favor. So I
right.
go over there. I'm looking at shit. I'm saying, all that shit that he had us trying to fix and do, he stopped all of that, went right back to us. So what was you shaking the tree for? I had it
Yeah,
smacked. I had it smacked. I mean, you was upset because it looked like I ain't doing much. It's because my shit is off the chain, cuz that's why.
man. Your
Yeah.
whole area was the highest percentage. I never had to go check on your situation. You know who I had to check on? Down on
Yeah.
their machine one through
Yeah.
five, 1 through 4. You know what I'm saying? You know that's who I had to check on. But I never had to check on you. What we used to call
Yeah.
it? We used to call it the motherland back there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The
And then
motherland.
they try to
Glad
break
I'm.
y'all. Yeah, and then they try to break y'all up. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yep.
was like, no, we ain't breaking them up. Well, you just got here. I don't
Look,
feel
everybody that worked for me,
right,
they running the whole shit now. They're
right,
still there. I told
right,
them back then, these is your guys. They don't want to go home. They want to be here time. These your
right,
guys.
right,
Now we'll get
right.
somebody. Them white boys coming there, gone in a week. Cause half junkies just trying to get a text so they can get some hit.
Man, bro, you don't know how many people I wanted to put on the screen. They kept telling me no. They
Yeah.
kept telling me, man, they was coming in with the Simpson eyes, all bugged out. The machine running good. You can't sit still. And I'm like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about in the morning. I'm gonna take them to the nurse. No, no, we don't want to lose them. So you know, like I know they on some shit because you already
Mm-hmm.
saying we don't want to lose them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, all your attention is going to the best performing group. You want to break them up. I think Joe should go down. Wait, no, I don't think he should go there. I think you need to make them work harder. I think you need to make them get on their job like he on his job. Why am I going to take Kobe from shooting guard and put him at center?
Don't
You
make
know what I'm
sense.
saying? Why am I going to take Peyton Manning and put him at defensive end? You know what I'm saying? You put the best
It don't
people
make
at the
sense.
best positions. Yeah, and then when they doing the best job, then you focus on who ain't. And then you start weeding the
Mm-hmm.
people out that's not doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? You,
Mm-hmm.
you don't run your best people off. But that's another story. That's another story. Because like you said,
Yeah,
little
that's
buddy,
another story.
yeah, little buddy
Yeah, little
called
buddy.
me. He got me in front of a group of people that I was in charge of and was like screaming at me and then called me stupid. And I was like, who are you talking to, dude? Don't ever raise your voice at me for one, and don't ever call me stupid. Well, you can clock out. But it was 1:30. And I got off at 2.
Uh,
All right then. Next day I came, next day I came in, they was like, oh, woo, woo. I said, this man called me stupid in front of the people I gotta supervise, trying to belittle me. You know what I'm saying? Not only as a leader, but as a man. I'm never gonna let a dude that's 4 foot talk crazy to me at my waist. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
mm,
and talk down to me like this the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Because he was feeling it. He was feeling
yeah,
real good.
yeah. That's what man.
Yeah.
Like I'm so at peace. I feel like, dude, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like
Right.
it's
Right.
near me on change. It's like I know got in myself. Whatever I apply myself to, I'm gonna be better than average at it.
Well, that's why
You
I
see what I'm saying?
said lose. That's why that situation didn't bother me because I walked out with my self-esteem, with my pride, with
Mm-hmm.
my with my with my dignity. And then, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you about that before I even left out of there. Remember, I was like, man, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
moving to another state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, you so at peace with yourself that you can make moves that other people are uncomfortable with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
I'm
where I'm at. Place I'm at.
that's why I went to a whole nother state, no family, going. I'm just basically going for the gig itself. But I'm so comfortable that I know what I'm about to do. I know how to get down. That when I got there, they was already, oh yeah, nobody's ever, yeah. And I'm not playing no games either, because I'm not transferring from one state to another to make friends. I'm coming for that guap. You know what I'm saying? And they was
Solid
talking
is.
good guap. Yeah, talking good guap. So that motivated me to leave. So now I'm in a whole nother state doing that. But based on I'm confident in who I am, I'm at peace with who I am, and I'm not falling for no okey doke from nobody else in my ear. And that's what our generation is losing. We losing a lot of young men that's falling prey to an OG or to a big homie that don't have their best intentions and don't have their best intentions in mind. Like you said, when I stayed when I was growing up, if somebody ran me on the porch or my pop seen me, whoop whoop whoop, he break out the boxing gloves. 4 of them. Hey, who your daddy? Okay, go knock on the door and come back over here. Hey, they was out in the street arguing. You know how we used to get down. I'm gonna make them box for a little bit. And to this day, I'm still cool with the dudes I box with. You know what I'm saying? That I
Yeah.
end up fighting
Yeah.
with.
It,
You know what
it
I
should
mean?
never go. If you look like me, if you me and you look like each other, we should not be thinking. That shit kills
Right.
me, man. What the fuck you? What are you killing them for? What are you? Why?
I
If you got
seen
a
I seen a
problem with them,
percentage. I seen a percentage.
what?
94% of black. I seen a percentage. 94% of black men that died of violent deaths is from other black men.
Yes.
90,
You see what I'm saying?
94%. That's outstanding,
Motherfucker
bro.
broke. Motherfuckers done did a whole lot of shit, dude.
Yeah.
And if you know what I'm saying, still can't bring myself to life. Now, if you trying to do me,
Right.
if I know
That's
you trying to
different.
do me, then it is what it is.
Yeah, that's different.
But I'm seek out to try to take, you know what I mean, hurt somebody in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Never.
So
It's
they
never my.
they they used to bother me at Austin East, like when I was a student. We be in class all day long. People that didn't go there, adults, whatever, dropped out, whatever the case may be. You at the crib all day long. 3:30 hit. We used to have to keep our eye on the swivel because I heard little buddy over there beefing with dude. Oh, look, there go that car and there go that car. They about to eventually shoot at each other. But right in front of the
Mhm,
school. So that means you
mhm.
stepped out at 3 o'clock, went to buy Lowe's, went up and down MLK from Town View all the way down to Kroger's trying to catch your mans.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because most of the
Yeah, they
crimes happen from, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense to
in
me.
that gun, that
Yeah, that's
whole
where the
little
term came
area.
from. Yeah,
Mhm.
right. You know, the feeling, the excitement you used to have being at Bilo's about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? 3:30. The excitement wasn't so much, oh, I'm out here excited. It was a little bit of fear because you don't know what might pop off at that time, and you ain't got nothing to
Yeah,
do with it. You know what I'm
the
saying?
thrill of the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't know what's gonna happen. Everybody sitting there apart, and then
man,
you might catch a straight to the noodle because you're at the wrong place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? A
it's
lot of
sad,
people.
man. I just
That's sad,
I
man.
don't like I don't going, man, and like one of those dudes in that situation, out to me one time and was wanting to do some music, what I mean, record and all that. His mom's reached out to me. Said, my
Right,
son
right,
do
right, right,
this. You know what
right,
I'm saying? You think you can show him, what I mean, show him some tips or some tricks. I was like, man, tell that to me. That's
right,
little homie right there. Like, I know your mama, dad. I know y'all. I was around when you was conceived, nigga. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I
right.
know
You
you know you.
damn near
You see what I'm
nephew.
saying? Yeah, you don't know me because I'm out of that element for a while,
Right.
but I know you know. I know how you
Yeah.
got some of them scars. I can tell you how you
Right.
got that. You see what
Yeah. I seen you when you
I'm saying?
fell. Yeah.
But that's how now situation just ugly, man. You know what I mean? It's just ugly. It's just man. I guess I'm
So
getting old.
so now you ain't getting old. You getting wiser. You learning. You ain't
Yeah,
learning. You seeing everything in slow motion. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
everything used to be so fast in the teens and the 20s that when I hit 30, everything seemed like it was slow motion. Like I could see every day and remember every day, every hour, because it was like I had grew a little bit. I was appreciating the value of time. You know what I'm saying? Holding on to every
yeah.
second and making it worth it. You know what I mean? So when you look at the perspective of society, the percentage I just threw out there, 94% of black men that die to violent deaths is from other black men. We damn near Ku Klux Klaning ourselves. We damn
Oh, that's
near
exactly what it is.
holocaust. We damn near
Ain't no damn near.
holocausting
That's what it is.
ourselves.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
we doing that to ourselves. You know what I mean? And like I said, I ain't never been, no gang banger or nothing like that, or whoop de woo, and it don't make sense to me. But at the same time, family is everything. And
Yep.
sometimes the gangs they incorporate the family issue, and if you don't have a strong family, that's what seems the norm. You know what I'm saying? And the
Yep.
stipulations that go along with it sometimes involve murder. You know what I'm saying? But that's the precondition, invisible fences that get put around our neighborhood. That is the norm. Selling dope,
Mhm.
that's the norm. Shooting each other for over gang, that's the norm. You know what I'm
Going
saying?
to prison.
Robbing, yeah, that's the
They
norm.
these
You know what I
jokers be
mean?
preparing. They prepare for prison.
Yeah,
Like the stuff
yeah.
they do,
They mo
they gotta behave a certain way. Because when I get to jail, I don't want them to think this. Nigga, I'm not
right,
going to jail. I'm not
right.
going. What you talking about?
What Cat Williams say? You ever been to jail, nigga? Nah, but thanks for asking. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I done been to pit.
what is you preparing? Dude, I'm not going to jail. That's not happening, B. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I was like,
I'm following the law. I'm gonna be legit, and I know when if I go to jail it's because I had to make sure situation was fixed because it got pushed to that, and I accept it. But
yeah,
if you put something on one of my kids or that,
right,
and I had
right,
to erase your
right.
ass, that's just what had to happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Now that's grown man ethics. You got to provide
Yeah.
and
So
protect. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So I'm for that. But this petty shit going on out here, you're not gonna get me with that. I got out of that. They're not
Right,
gonna get
right,
me on no shit like that.
right,
Mm-mm.
right. Because that's the okie doke. That's what we
Yeah,
used to call back in the day the okie doke. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
fell for the okey
Uh,
doke. Yeah,
yeah. And then Menace came out and you like, I ain't going for the Sammy Sausage heads, Willie Lump Lump. I ain't
Oh,
going out like Willie. You know what I'm saying? Willie Lump. Look, you know what I'm saying? It's just you ain't going for the easy kill. You're not gonna let nobody send
yeah,
you out. You know what I'm saying? Not when you got grown men around you
never
telling
that.
you don't. Man, my pops told me at the age of 6, somebody tell you go around that corner. Don't you take your ass around that corner. You know what? Like, come here, let me holler at you around here right quick. For what? We already talking right
No.
here. You know what I'm saying? What you got to go around there
Yeah,
for?
we can
You feel
talk
me?
right there.
Right here. We
Matter
having
of
a
fact, I
conversation
don't
right
even.
here. What's up?
Matter of fact, I don't even want to talk now.
Right, right. Because it don't look right. It don't feel right. It don't
Yeah,
look right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
yeah.
time, like I said, your platform, bruh, I'm not seeing nobody else hit that vibe like you hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing people push music. You know,
Mm,
if you're a rapper and you want to be independent, that's the way you got to go. But the consciousness that's going on to it in the spoken word, these panels,
mm.
the stuff you giving to them, niggas don't want to hear that. Black men
Nah,
do.
they don't.
Black men want to talk like it, but niggas don't want to hear that shit. You know what Kane
Yeah,
told Sharif. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit, Sharif. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
All that black
you're
power
not
shit.
right. But you ain't pounding it. You
Nah,
ain't forcing it. You know what I'm
nah. I'm
saying?
just putting it out there. Just putting it
You
out there,
putting it
man.
out there, and you ain't doing
Yeah,
nothing but putting out there what other grown men speak about, but in a small circle because everybody not ready for that elevation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not ready
yeah.
to evolve and be like, well, let's get back to the revolution. And I ain't preaching Black Panther or nothing like that. I'm just like preserve because it's stuff going on that's trying to take the black man out. You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality, emasculation, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Uh, not voting, no jobs. It's like the list is getting smaller and smaller for us to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't really
They
put my
just
finger on it.
my thing. This is what I think. This is the same thing like place. They want to keep
Right,
you in a certain place.
right,
They
right,
want you to be a customer. That's all they want you to be. You ought to be a consumer. That's it. That's
right,
all. We don't want you in our bracket. You are the
right.
customer. You feel what I'm saying? What they own. They want me to stay working, paying
Forever,
taxes,
forever.
going to the grocery stores, going to buy clothes, partying, going on vacation, stay spending your money and making us rich.
Right,
You see what I'm saying? You
right,
stop saving. Once you stop doing that, then you get in that box.
right.
You can take
But
your
they
ass
are,
in and
but
sit
they
on the
also,
rest.
but they also not giving you the blueprint to get to their level. Because
No,
knowledge is
literally.
everything. No, knowledge is everything. Well, how'd you get to the certain point in your life where you right here where you at? Oh, well, you know, I worked hard. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
If work, yeah, if working hard was the only thing to it, black people would have been rule shit. Mexicans be
Yeah.
running stuff right now if it was hard work.
They working
You know
their
what
ass
I'm
off.
saying? If it was hard work, Mexicans be running this thing. It ain't just
Yeah.
that. It's a little bit of grease palming. It's a little bit of knowing certain people, and it's a little bit of a blueprint that the person before you gave you, so you can pass it down to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like when the interviews was coming, and I would pull people to the side and be like, "Hey, look, this what they waiting on. This. Say this, and this when you get in there, because that's what they want to hear. They don't want to do that with everybody. I'm talking about on a global scale. Like how people become billionaires just off of being entrepreneurs. Jeff Bezos, what's his name? Bezos, Amazon.
Yeah. Bezos.
That came out of no, yeah, big. That came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? How
He
you
had he had information. He had intel information to buy that. All you can spend all your fucking money on this right here, and I tell you be a
right,
billionaire. That's
right.
what they got. They got the inside scoop, and that's the most valuable thing. Or you gonna just be out here shoveling, trying to dig for
So
gold. You,
so that's when the envy come to secret societies. You know, the
mm,
Masons, the Skull and Bones, the Ivy League colleges and stuff like that. Because I'm like, the same people in the same circles keep succeeding. You know what I'm saying? We keep getting presidents from Ivy League, so it must be something historical about that. If you ain't go to an Ivy
From
League, you
the
ain't gonna be
same
president.
fraternity. Every
Right,
president been from the fraternity.
right, right. So it's they
Every
got
one of them.
so they got the invisible fence around that. Then you look at businesses. A lot of businesses are owned by CEOs that didn't even graduate college. This is what my uncle told me, and he's a Republican. So my uncle and my daddy used to get into it all the time about him being a black Republican. He tell you like this: when you go to school and they tell you what major the the major in, they giving you
Mm-hmm.
majors to work for somebody else. You see what I'm saying? But they're not telling you how to be the business manager of whatever that
Owner.
they preparing you to work for. Yeah, they're not telling you how to be the owner. They just telling you work hard, get your
Same reason
degree.
they don't
Get
teach.
your,
They don't teach certain things about finances in school.
right, right,
They
right. Because
uh uh ignorance of money is preferred. They want you to be ignorant of money. They want you to. They
yeah,
teach you how to get a bank account and how to balance a checkbook so you can pay your
yeah,
bills. They give you
IRAs and
enough of that.
CDs and
But
stuff
they
like
ain't
that.
gonna
That teach you
use.
how to save.
They ain't gonna how to get that LLC, get that loan from that, flip that, take that, and get that written off and all that shit. They ain't gonna just slip in the game. Be and you know what I mean. What's up, Wally G? My man Wally G in the building. Oh shit, what's poppin'? Let me see my man. Put him up on the thing. Yeah, they ain't gonna teach you that, man.
Nah,
You know what I mean? They only want you. They want you to be a consumer. They want you to be docile. They want you to be demasculinized. They want you to be feminine. They want you to be all like basically they want you to stop reproducing. Just spend your money and stop reproducing.
right. Right, as black men, as black men,
Yeah,
because like I said, because
yeah.
we rapped about it, and I'm like, bro, you have you noticed in a lot of commercials and a lot of television and stuff like that, it's a lot of interracial, but the most popular interracial they doing is white men with black women, and then on top of that, you seeing a lot of homosexual black men. So if you got homosexual black men, we're not producing. Then if you're using propaganda to be white men with black women, then we're having a lot of mulattoes. But at the same time, when are we gonna have the exploitation of black men and black women? Black men getting locked up, we killing each other. And now they're trying to turn us
Yeah,
homosexuals. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, everybody choice in their sexuality and all that, and a peace to whoever
To
doing
each his
whatever.
own. To each his
But
own.
don't push that on me.
Yeah,
Don't let me make my decision on my own. Don't put that shit in front of my face every 5 minutes. Don't I don't
right.
like. Don't you know the hardest movie? The movie that was the hardest for me to watch, and the only reason why I watched it because me and my girl we watch movies together. You know what I'm saying? Be like, don't watch that without me, and vice versa.
Right.
I'm watching shit.
You said the hardest movie
Uh,
for you to watch.
something about the paint.
You
Uh,
talking about like Players Club?
not series, man. I forgot the name of it,
Oh,
man.
P Valley or something like that.
That, man, that was so. Dude, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm crazy. Threw
yeah,
me way off, dude. I was watching. I was, oh man, what the
yeah,
for real?
yeah. And then you got to think about
It's
Empire. Remember
crazy, man.
Empire? Remember when the gay son was on Empire?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Number one show in America.
yeah.
But you
Saying
want to force it. Yeah,
force it on me. It's cool if you choose that. You for choosing. Everybody be who you
right,
are, but be
right.
me that, man. Because I feel
All
like
right,
you're trying
so
to. You see
then
what I'm
again
saying?
so then again we talking about the homosexuality of black men, the emasculation of black men. I've never seen in the 80s and 90s. I've never seen, and By no means, I'm not saying women not supposed to stand up for what they believe in, but I've never seen so many women on social media, black women on TV, social media, and stuff like that, be a single household and be accepting of it. I don't need a man. What's the
Yeah.
hottest song out? What's
Nah.
the hottest
The
song
go
out?
look.
What's the
Uh,
hottest song out right now? That girl song. I'm F. I'm FREE fuck nigga free. You know what I'm saying? It's the
oh
little
yeah,
virals.
yeah. I heard it.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I heard it.
little young girl song. I'm FREE fuck nigga free. I'm gonna do me with my girls all summer. And so you saying,
Yeah.
and this a different aspect of black women. They glamorizing them being promiscuous, being entertaining adult entertainers. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion
Mm-hmm.
was on the Oscars. Oh, no, on the Grammys. On the Grammys. Everybody watching. You know what they got up there and did? Some stripper shit. They locked pussies up in the they did a dance where they was locking pussies up. Little ass panties. Now these the most glorified hip hop artists we had at that time. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, and them folks put them on stage and was like, do some nasty shit.
Black.
So the little girls watch right. So the little girls that's watching you, they'll think it's cool to do nasty shit too. It's rare breed that we get them grown professional women now. But what's glamorized? The strip club. Make a nigga pay for the pussy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
It's getting glamorized now. You feel me?
yeah. It's
Uh,
crazy.
you know.
I don't.
So it's like you're
It's
you're, you're
it's
emasculating the
crazy.
black men.
I,
Go ahead.
yeah. That it's evident what they trying to do, man. I'm saying what
Right.
it's trying to coach to be. You know what I'm saying? Because look, black people, we very fertile people.
Right.
Like these
Right.
alarming rates.
Right. 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 Right.
And
Right.
I know like the biggest of a supremacist, you know, a white I don't want to the biggest gripe of a person, one of them haters, I'm gonna call him a hater.
A hate
The
monger.
biggest
Yeah.
problem they have with us is that that we produce is such a so
Right.
they be going
Right.
through hell trying to have a baby. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We just
Right.
poop, pop, poop, pip, poop. You know what I'm saying? And by us just existing, if we just exist and stop killing each other, next 100 years, we won't be the minority anymore.
Right. Well, they already said that about Hispanics too. They said
You
the
understand
next
that?
the next 20
Yeah,
next 25 years, Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Hispanics and
we won't be
Latinos.
the
You know what
minority
I'm
anymore.
saying?
That's why
But
they.
here's
That's why they poison us. That's why they poison us. That's why they shoot us to death in the street. That's why we keep tricking us into killing each other. The black
right.
exploitation movies got us thinking we supposed to be doing
Right.
all this gangster stuff.
Right.
All
Right.
that they trick. If they slow down the growth of the black and brown community, we will dominate
So so
without even trying.
I mean, you're on the same page I am. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't have to see it. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel it. You know what I'm saying? So then you look at what's the what's the best opportunity for finance before, well, how can I phrase it? What's the most glamorized minority city for business right now? And it's Atlanta. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Georgia. Yeah,
Like
Atlanta, Georgia.
it's a lot of CEOs. And then if you want to go on a second tier, Charlotte, Miami, stuff like it. All right, that's the best places for a minority to get a business, get lucrative, have
Yeah,
a 1% life. But then you
grow
also
for
look on the
themselves.
but then you also look on the other side. What's the highest gay rate?
Oh my,
Atlanta.
it's
What,
oh my God.
what's the
Hey,
highest what's the highest rate of AIDS and HIV? Atlanta. Miami, Charlotte,
New
Louisville,
York.
New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the bigger minority places that's making good business decisions, CEOing, executive decision, they the ones getting capped off the quickest. You see what I'm saying? So we can
Yeah.
we can talk about we can talk about AIDS and HIV in Knoxville and stuff like that, but it's only 17% minority in Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
17% black people in Knoxville. You got Atlanta that's down near what, 85%? And then you talk about the HIV rate. The highest HIV rate among African Americans is in the same place that the most lucrative place you can get a business started. That's not by chance. That's not by coincidence.
Nah,
Feel me?
nah, it's pushed,
That's-
man.
yeah,
That's agenda.
it's not
Agenda is pushed.
agenda. That's the key word, the agenda. It ain't no coincidence that cats was getting keys of dope and making more money for their family than any CEO in the business during the 80s. You know what I'm saying? But then when you start making that money, they come back to you like, I'm about to lock your ass up for this shit because you making
Mm.
too much money. You know, snowfall. You know what I'm saying? you making too much money.
No, that's
You
why.
know what I'm
Hey, that's why I rock with you because they slick that out the bag on on the truth. You feel what I'm saying?
saying?
They're not gonna
Yeah, yeah,
display it, but they let you see a picture of it. That this was man, homie.
yeah,
You think you
yeah.
can get listen? You can't get nothing from Colombia. How you get some cocaine?
Right,
You can't
right.
get a bean from Colombia. You can't tell me how to get a coffee bean from Colombia to the United States, but you telling me a whole kilo can make it to my neighborhood?
So
You feel what
it
I'm saying?
it really back it really backfired because they gave it to us thinking we was gonna kill our community. And what happened
Mm.
was everybody wasn't biting on that shit. So we still got
Nah,
a nice percentage over there that's not doing coke, that's not doing crack. All right, but y'all making too
yeah,
much money at the same time. So y'all taking that money and investing it back in the community. It backfired.
yeah,
So then they're gonna lock you up for it. You know what I'm saying? It backfired on them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But that's just
They
one of
got
them things you gotta know which hole to hit. You know what I'm saying? Is it the 2 hole, the 4 hole, the 6 hole? You know what I mean? When they give
yeah.
you the rock, which hole you gonna run through?
Which
You feel
hole
me?
you gonna hit?
Right.
I'm
They
telling you,
give you the
man, it's
options of which
crazy.
hole to run through.
Yeah, man. It's just, I just want these dudes to wake up, man. I just want everybody need to just think, man.
Right. Right.
Don't take, don't let. If somebody give you a sandwich, say here, you just bite right into the motherfucker.
Right. Right.
Man,
Right.
I'm
Right.
just
You
saying,
look at
here,
it. Yeah.
here. Where you get this
Right.
from? You gonna ask
And
questions?
that's on a simple level. You know what I'm saying? That's on a smaller level. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean,
As
it's the
far as
same principle.
okay.
It's the same principle. You know what I'm saying? Don't just take what they feed you, man. Look at that shit. See what the fuck is going on with it, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's crazy. They just take it and run with it.
Right.
Oh, here goes some
And
Molly.
that's
What is that?
right.
Here goes some
Right.
meth. Here, take this. That should get you high. Oh yeah,
Chemical.
take it.
Chemical
What the
imbalance.
fuck
Yeah.
you doing?
Right. Fentanyl up. I didn't even know what
Yeah,
fentanyl was until the last 5 years.
you see what I'm saying?
But let
Dropping
them
like
tell it.
fly.
But let them tell it. It's always been in medicine. I ain't never heard of it until like the last 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But it's always been in medicine. All right. On another level, did you hear about that monkey truck up in New Jersey? It got knocked over a couple of months back, about 2 months back. They bringing monkeys from a laboratory. They got busted up and knocked over. Start
And now
running
we got
wild and
monkeypox.
come on, man. Come on, man.
Now we got
Come
monkeypox.
on, man. 2 months ago, 2 months ago, some scientists had some monkeys on the lab truck. They're supposed to take the truck to another lab and continue their little works. The truck got knocked over going over a hill. All the monkeys got loose in the neighborhood. They ain't catch one. They ain't catch one of them. Not one.
Yeah.
Fast forward 2 months from then to now we got monkeypox. What the hell is
Yeah.
monkeypox? You know what I'm saying?
Some
It's
strange
COVID. It's
shit.
COVID for this year. It ain't nothing but COVID for this year. I was so scared during COVID when they quarantined us because I was thinking they about to martial law us. You feel me? I'm thinking they gonna
Yeah.
knock on the door because I had some little artillery in there that was a little illegal, and I'm like they gonna knock on the door and come in here. And when they come in here, they gonna look around, and when I
And
lift this thing up, right, I'm be like, yeah, you can't come in here. They gonna force their way in, and they gonna see what I got in here, and I'm gonna catch that charge based on them just doing martial law for COVID quarantine. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous. Hey, that was one of the highest alerts I had for my family as far as being in the house. You know, every day you think about, man, who is that riding by? You know, you always on alert. But when they told us everybody stay in the house, I just knew martial law was gonna go into effect, or something was gonna happen to where people gonna start dropping like flies. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna
It
kill me
just felt
once.
it just
That's how I
felt
feel
that
about
way.
it.
Yeah, it just felt
You
that
can
way.
only kill me
So then,
once. If you go do life, you can only do it one time. You feel what I'm saying?
so so what you think about all those bodies they had in New York at that time? They was putting healthy people that had COVID next to dead bodies that had COVID in the same hospital, right? Which ain't gonna do nothing but multiply the deaths. Then they taking the deaths and taking them to a foreign island out by New York. I don't want to say Angel Island or wherever the stuff like that, but they was taking them somewhere and digging big ditches and burning them. Don't nobody ever talk about that. They showed it. They showed glimpses of it because I'm not up there. I don't know what's going on. I've seen it on CNN a couple of times. Big ass holes, and they putting dumpsters into the hole full of bodies rolling off. Why we don't talk about that? That was just last year, year
Yeah,
before last.
yeah. That's
You know
the
what I'm saying? Over
that's the ugly
100K.
part. Yeah, that's the ugly part of it that they don't want you to see how inhumane our country can be.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
And you
saying?
look at China, and they still going through that. China still going through it. They be nailing the door shut. People can't even go to the grocery store. They starving.
You say you conspiracy theory. Do you know what I think? In my mind,
What's that?
that was I ain't gonna say it because it might affect me in my channel or something. But
Because you
yeah,
know they watch it.
yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I will chop it up about that, but it's something to that. Why China going through that?
Right.
Everybody else dropping wasn't it came and everybody was shook, but it was like, man, like me, I was like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't worrying about that shit. I mean, I get that shit, I just get it. It's people that survive, I'm gonna be one of them. If I would
Yeah,
die, then
yeah. And you
it's
know
my
we seen people. We seen people at the job have it like 3, 4 times and still
yeah,
was good. You
yeah.
got it again? I thought you took the shot. This your second time having it, ain't it? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so I was just like, man, fuck it. But I'm looking at China. China kept having hell, and I don't think that's by mistake either, man. I say that
Nah, nah, it's population control. You know they got a Billy out there.
because that's
They're a Billy.
population.
Yeah, they're a
And then
Billy out there.
Bill Gates, Bill, he said it on the stage.
Gates said it, and he just had COVID. He just had COVID like a couple of weeks ago. But they wrote a book about it. They wrote a book about it back in the
Over
80s.
all of that.
Yeah, a fictionist book about people getting an outbreak from COVID from China and it killing everybody. Now, how you write about the exact details that's happening in the 21st century in the 20th century? And it happens detail by detail. It's accurate to the point. The city, the disease, and the outcome of the disease is in a fictionist book from the 80s. And then we
Right.
relived it. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But brother, I appreciate the communicating. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
said, I
man.
always
I'm
support you,
glad you come out and hop on the lives with me, man. That's what's up, and I appreciate it, dude.
man.
This
If
all I
don't nobody else do it,
look, I like to conversate out, talk about it, boom,
Right,
shit. You know what I mean? To do, man. You
right.
know what
If
I
I don't
come to
see,
realize? I realize a lot of people afraid of their camera.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
another thing is people public speaking is a fear, bro. You know how that go.
yeah,
You know, public speaking is a
man.
fear. Yeah,
Used
people,
to be
it's,
scared. I was scared too at first, but you just like, man, fuck it.
yeah, it is what it
You know what I'm
is. You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in the
yeah,
same round, if I don't see nobody jump on there with you, bro, I'm always gonna vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't
yeah.
doing nothing but
Vibe with
speaking
it.
truth.
That's it, man. That's all it is,
You ain't
man.
doing nothing but speaking truth, bro. But on that note,
Yeah,
bro, be careful. Like I said, anybody I come across, I'm always put them towards your channel, bro. Supporting the channel, you doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very proud of you, bro. Because I didn't know you. I didn't know this. You had this capability in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm very
man,
excited.
man,
I'm excited for you, bro. I'm excited for you. You know what I'm saying?
man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Channel doing
All right.
good, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I see the numbers you be putting up, bro. They ain't gonna do nothing but get greater. They ain't gonna
you.
do
Yeah,
nothing
they
but
gonna
get
get
greater.
bigger,
You
man.
feel me? Yeah. But on that note, bro, be safe. And next time you go up, man, hit me on the line, and I
Yeah,
definitely come on this thing. You hear me?
yeah, man. I appreciate you coming through, man.
All right, take care, bro.
I think it done froze up. Hold on. It's tripping. Hold on. There it go. Yeah, that's what's up. Public speaking, it's hard at first. You know what I'm saying? It public speaking is hard, but once you do it, it's not that bad. Wally G, I appreciate you for coming through, man. Come through to the live. Anytime you want to promote your joint, something, you know what I mean? I shout you out on my YouTube. Post it up here. Yeah, anybody else want to hop on the before I sign out? You can come on. It's late. What time? See what time? And it's 9. I started this at 7:30. We went for almost 2 hours. Hour and 47 minutes. That was my boy Tony Steger. You know what I'm saying? We used to work together. Everybody on Facebook, y'all come to YouTube, man, and hop with me, man. Y'all go to the next one. I'll be ready for the let's argue. We going best TV watch. Yeah, the NBA, man. Yeah, Wally G, he spoke on something I talked about in one of my shows, man. NBA is rigged. Believe it or not. I don't think that the players are deliberately throwing games or stuff like that. I don't think the players have much to do with it because they have too much connection to people. But at level, I think it's all rigged, man. Situations. You can't control the players, but you can control the refs, control the conditions. You can control the who's the what they got the protocol, who's playing. You can set those stages, those variables, and I think they puppet master with that, man. Garbage this year. It's too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Too crazy. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get out of here, man. I mean, if anybody gonna hop on here, let me see who y'all from. Where y'all from? If ain't nobody gonna hop on here, I'm gonna go ahead and I appreciate Abdul. Another good live. I got another show coming out. I got another I got to do. Somebody want me to do a review on Wally G. Yeah, same thing in the NFL too, man. Yeah, it's crazy. They setting the stages. They making trades, scenarios. Sports is about betting now. That's why they let you get a betting app in your cell phone. Sports are betting. It's a game. It's about money exchanging hands. But I appreciate it. Out. Like I always say, get your ass out the street. We out.